Spotify has been out for more than 10 years, while Apple Music has been out for a mere 4 years. But despite this, Apple Music has come out on top in the US market, having more paid subscribers. Spotify still has the worldwide advantage in number of users, but is it just a matter of time before Apple eats them up? Make sure to stick around till the end to find out. Welcome to Hari's Hobbies. So I'm going to be going over the main differences between Spotify and Apple Music, starting off with music discovery. Spotify has Discover Weekly, which comes out every Monday and recommends 30 new songs. These songs are picked by an algorithm and are based on the music that you have listened to in the past. Spotify also has the Discover page where it gives you recommendations of songs based on the artists that you have frequently listened to. As for Apple Music, when you start off, they ask you to select the genres and artists that you're interested in. And based on these selections, Apple Music will give you recommendations on playlists and artists based on what it thinks that you will like. Both services allow you to like a song, which will help in the recommendation process. But as for music discovery, Spotify definitely has the edge. As for subscription fees, both services will cost you $10 a month. Apple is trying to offer $8 or even $5 a month, but clearly this does not set well with the vast majority of their label right owners. They also offer family packs, which covers up to 6 devices for a total monthly fee of $15 a month. Until June of 2019, Spotify also offered a free ad-based Hulu subscription, which is worth about $6. But this was exclusive to premium subscribers, excluding family plans. Also, for both services, if you scour the internet well enough, you can probably find them for $99 per year. So they both have pretty much the same pricing, but where Spotify sticks out is that most of their users are actually free users. These people do have to deal with ads, but this is a population that Apple really can't touch, with their best offer that even comes close to that is 3 months of free trial. And this gives Spotify access to a demographic and revenue stream that Apple does not even have access to. So as for subscription fees, Spotify has the advantage. As for user interface, their browse tabs are pretty similar. They both display new music, playlists, concerts, and videos. On both services, you can also save songs that you have access to in your library and you don't have to search for it again. But with Apple Music, the artist pages are clean and easy to navigate. Each album is clearly separately displayed with their respective album art. But with Spotify, it just dumps all the songs that you save into a huge list. You have no distinction as to where albums start and end. It is a lot cleaner if you go to the online artist page, but this completely defeats the purpose of downloading songs for offline use. Also, if you're looking at Apple devices, clearly Apple software is going to run better and be more fluid on Apple devices. But even aside from Apple devices, Apple Music does have the UI advantage. And next, we have social features, which is a very important part of listening to music. Spotify subscribers can follow friends and see what they listen to and what artists they like. You can share and recommend playlists, and you can even publish your music listening history on Facebook. As for Apple Music, they have the Connect function, which connects artists and fans together. Artists are able to share exclusive information and insight with their fans. While Connect is cool, Apple Music lacks the friend-to-friend component that many people really like. As a result, Spotify also has better integration of social features. As for radio, it's really a shame that Spotify removed radio and instead they added assisted playlisting. These are recommendations that are based on your interests. And premium users get access to what Spotify calls Endless Artist Radio. This is available for select artists and or personalized playlists based on your listening history. But unfortunately, Spotify no longer has regular radio stations available. As for Apple, they have their own radio station called Beats One, where they play non-stop music every single day. They also have BBC News, ESPN, and several generic radio stations. This one goes to Apple. Now there are some things that are unique to Spotify, such as workout modes. This used to be a built-in feature, but now you have to download Runkeeper or Nike Plus in order to use it. Spotify will actually select playlists that match your running tempo. There are small touches like this that Apple simply does not have. Apple Music has workout-themed music, but it is an extra little flair that it is lacking. And just like this, there are several small features that Spotify has that Apple does not, so Spotify takes the win here. As for music library, Spotify adds over 20,000 songs every single day, and they have a catalog of over 35 million songs. Apple Music, on the other hand, has 45 million songs in their catalog and have several exclusivity deals. But you can find the vast majority of music on either service, but Apple does have the slight edge here. As for offline downloads, with Apple, you can have your music on up to 10 devices at the same time and up to 100,000 songs. That's so many songs that you'll probably run out of storage before you get to that limit. As for Spotify, you can only download your songs on up to 5 devices at once and have up to 10,000 songs. But let's be honest here, this is really not that important because they both offer plenty of space. I'll give this one to Apple, but it really doesn't matter. So as for main benefits, Spotify has better recommendations, more social features, and a free service option. As for Apple, they have a better UI, stronger music library, and a radio option. So unless you want to have a radio or are looking for specific music albums that Spotify does not have, I would say that Spotify is the better service. But that doesn't mean that Apple Music is bad. It's still really good, and there's one more advantage that Apple has that Spotify does not have, which is brand power. Apple is a lifestyle brand that people have everything of, and as a result, Apple Music easily integrates with all of the other products. Furthermore, anything that Apple sells will sell. They can sell a book for $300 and it will sell. Wait. They can sell coasters for $300 and it will sell. Aside from that, Apple has destroyed smaller competition in the past several times. For example, with Pebble watches, a lot of people thought that Pebble watches was the better option when compared with Apple watches. But despite that and the fact that the Apple Watch is significantly more expensive, Apple Watches came out on top and Pebble actually closed up. Again, this is because Apple is a lifestyle brand and people like having everything from one company. Also, Apple can form huge brand deals. For example, buy a new iPhone and get 10 months of free Apple Music, those types of things. In the case of the Apple Watch, it was a good product that was significantly more expensive. But with Apple Music is a good product for a very competitive price. So it's just a matter of time until Apple dominates the music arena as well. Now, this doesn't mean that it is the end of Spotify, as Spotify will always have their free users who generate revenue and their premium users who prefer Spotify over Apple Music. But it does mean that it is the end of their domination and Apple Music will get more users and more revenue eventually. Even if Spotify were to offer a cheaper price, the most realistic price that they can really offer is $8 a month. Even if they were able to go less than that, it's only a couple of dollars in savings per year when compared to Apple's $99 per year plan. So Spotify really can't compete in price, so if they want to dominate the market once again, they have to come out with something very unique. But unless something like that happens, Spotify will have to move to the sidelines as Apple Music comes in. Spotify was a revolutionary service that completely changed the way that people listen to music, but recently with the release of Apple Music, they have fallen a bit behind. While I would say that Spotify offers a better overall service, knowing Apple's brand power, it is just a matter of time before Apple Music takes over. But I do think that Spotify will always have its special place. But that's all I have for you guys on Spotify. Make sure to comment down below what company you would like me to cover next. Also, if you guys like this video, then make sure to drop a like and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more videos just like this one. But until then, I'm Hari, and I'll see you guys on the next one.